welcome to Tea Time. This is my tea party segment. So here with me today, I have Rachel Kerr, woo! I have Bisi, woo! And I have David. Woo! So guys, I just want you to just go around the table and just introduce yourself, so what you do.
My name is Bisi, as Tizzy said. I am currently an oil and gas management master's student. I run my own youth initiative called Young Gifted Initiative, and I present and host, and I smile a lot. So,
She does.
I'm David, guys. I'm an artist and producer. You might know me as KeysThePrince in a few months.
Amen.
I'm a graduate, we thank God as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey guys, my name's Rachel. I am well, I've said before, a professional hustler. But what that means is I'm a MOBO award-winning singer-songwriter and CEO of a performance arts school. Yes.
Cool.
I love that. See guys, I'm joining with serious people in life. So guys, I want to start by asking, do you think our family and the society influence our identity majoritarily? Like, do you agree? Yes or no? And to what extent do you think?
Yeah, I'll start. Most definitely, especially society, especially in modern society. I feel like maybe 20, 30 years ago it was probably more family-based. But as we moved on and we get certain music we're hearing, certain images on social media, it really shapes, or really can shape who we are, which is a positive and it can be a negative as well.
Yeah.
Family to an extent, but a lot of us disobey our parents.
Yes,
I'm not
naughty,
too sure how
naughty.
much influence they have nowadays, but yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think it is both family and it is both society. I would side with you saying that society more, because it gets to a certain age when your family doesn't really influence you so much, especially when you go, let's say secondary school, or I don't know, secondary school and upwards. That's when it's like society really has a take on influence on you. So it's definitely family and society, but society more on your shaping your identity. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's both, but depending on what stage you're in your life, so kind of what you said, I do feel like the family are very much there to sow the seed, and the seed is probably the most important thing. So for example, everyone has pressures with how they react to society. Society gives them a million and one different things of what they should be, but how we respond to that is very much dependent on the seed that's been sown by our family.
Yeah.
So and I feel like how essential, how important the seed is really depend on two things: not just the family sowing the seed, but us watching our parents as examples. Because your parent can say to you, "Don't do this," but when you say, actually, they don't do it, and as a result of their life is like this. When you see the example, not just the word, that's when the seed is really firmly rooted. So yes, society is important, but I think family can really override the pressures of society in people's lives if they sow a right seed with a word, but also with parental action as well.
Yeah.
So I think.
Also touching on that, I feel like sometimes we have to go through experiences to sort of understand why our parents said don't do that.
Yeah.
By ourselves.
By ourselves, yeah. So once, society sort of teaches you the rights and wrongs of, how something you do can influence a certain situation, that's when we sort of shape ourselves based on that, really.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly. I totally agree.
I like that. So the second question I'm going to ask is, going around the table again, what do you guys think are the benefits of having an identity, of knowing or being sure of who you are? I asked Rachel this earlier on, but then what do you guys think? Just joining the tea party now, so we have like answers and ideas flowing.
What's the importance of
Do you guys think you've arrived and not arrived, but you know who you are, you're firmly rooted in your identities?
I'm getting there.
Yeah,
I feel like
I think
it takes
I'm
a lot of lessons and taking a lot of L's as well to sort of understand who you are. I feel like you have to go through certain things and you have to understand why you went through certain things before you can sort of say, okay, I'm sure on who I am, I know what I want to do, and
what path I want to take.
Exactly, yeah. So I feel like knowing who you are is a constant progress. I don't feel like
you ever get
know
there.
who you are.
You always change, you always transform.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just a constant journey in life.
I totally agree.
Yeah, I think I'm still on that journey. I don't think I would be like, yep, Bisi, I know who you are. You like this, you don't like this, you will react like this in this situation, because I haven't gone through every situation in life. So it's it's difficult for me to say, yes, I have arrived. I feel like, yeah, as you said, it's a journey. It's a journey, and we experience it every day. We learn new things about ourselves every day. I feel like at this age as well, like we're trying to go into our own paths. We're trying to figure out how life is going to be. We're trying to lay the foundation for our future, for our kids and everything. Like we're trying to put everything in alignment for us. So this is where we learn the most about ourselves and who our true identity is. And I feel like I am on that journey to becoming that. Yeah.
I love that answer.
Yeah, I think what's really important is when it comes to identity, the benefits of knowing your identity is you have more of a sense of certainty when you're entering into any situation. If someone's telling you something, if for example, if someone says to you, this happens to me a lot, the Gemini in me, someone's like, Rach, what do you want to eat? I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're hungry, right? Yeah. But what do you want? I don't know. And the longer I'm taking to like give a definitive answer is the longer I'm going hungry. And I feel sometimes it's the same with identity, in that we know we're meant to do something, we know we have a destiny, we know we're meant to achieve great things, hopefully, if we have a certain level of self-esteem. But it's like, what does that look like? How do I get all those questions can easily be answered if you know this is what I stand for. This I will not do. This I will. Like sometimes it doesn't always mean knowing yourself doesn't mean okay, this is who I am. I understand. Sometimes it's as simple as saying this I can never do because it's not in my makeup. This I could never say because I couldn't live with myself. But this I want people to think about me in this way. So sometimes it's just having some key principles where you understand what you want to be known for, and then after that identity's formed. It just takes 3. I said to people, don't think of it as a deep thing like I need to understand my purpose. Nah, just give yourself 3 things that you know. I want to be known for this, or 3 things that I never want people to see me as this. And then identity's formed off of those principles.
I love what you said. You said 3 things that you want to know, so they kind of act like a guide to what you want to do. Okay, so now on that question, it's not even here, but what are the 3 things that you guys want to be known for, and 3 things that you don't, or maybe 1 or 2, whatever you can think about now.
Do we get time to think about that? You know, that's a serious question, yeah?
Tick.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Because I do music, I want to be known for just producing and blessing the world with amazing, soulful, meaningful music. That's number 1. 2, always showing love. I feel like love is really important.
The world needs it at the moment.
Needs it,
It's crying for it,
world,
that's crazy.
Exactly.
The world right now is just...
It's crazy,
It
doesn't matter who you are or where you came from. I feel like love should just be shown to everyone, especially I'm a Christian, so as a Christian, if people see me and they can't see love, then I'm doing something wrong. So I need to be a reflection of God's love to society. And the 3rd one is I want to leave a legacy for future generations.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like as black people, we don't have that mentality of working for our
tomorrow.
Next generation. We work for now. We want
for us.
The flashy cars. We want the Gucci belt. We don't want the house to leave to our kids.
The wealth.
The inheritance. I want to sort of start with that and build a legacy for my children, their children, and their children.
So smart.
I like that. What are the 3 things or 1 thing that you don't want to be known for?
Probably arrogance or pride.
Pride.
It's not cute.
No, it's not.
Takes away all the brownie points you ever collected in life. It's just gone.
The downfall is just 100 times worse than arrogant or proud. So I'm trying to stay away from that.
Thanks for that.
I would say that I would want to be remembered for the impact or the positive impact I've had on younger generations or on people. For YGI, my youth initiative, so Young Gifted Initiative, I want to be remembered for that. And I don't know, for...
Smiling a lot.
No, I think you remember that by default.
Smile a lot.
I do smile a lot, but it's more of, I guess, the impact my smile has on people. So when I come in, I want people to remember, oh yeah, she's not that she's got a nice smile, but how my smile made them feel. And what I don't want to be remembered for is not being the 3 things I said.
Nice.
That's an easy way to answer that question. What about you, Ren?
Cop out answer.
For me, I think I mentioned it beforehand, the thing I want to be known for is anybody who comes into contact with me, I would love to understand or to know that I left that person enriched or empowered to be their best self. Whether it be be with my company singer size, it'd be by my music. I would like people to have encountered me and been like, as a result of you Rachel, I'm now empowered to be exactly what I know I was meant to be. That would be amazing. I would also like to be known for excellence. I really would like, I see a lot of people, and I in the past have relied on talent and skill and potential, but I'd really like to be what talent met with excellence looks like. Not that, yeah, I'm good, and I've just kind of bluff it through, but I studied, I applied strategies, I bettered myself, and I'm gifted.
You perfected,
Boom.
yes.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
But it's funny you say that, because as much as I want to be known for empowering people and excellence, what I do not want to be known for, and I think this is very important in this generation, and I've heard people say this before, and it irks me and makes me nervous. I do not want to be known for perfection. I do not want to be seen as, oh God, your life's perfect, or everything about you is so perfect, and that petrifies me because I feel like I've lied to you. Or I've given you deception because nothing's perfect.
It's perfect, yeah.
You can be excellent, but nothing's perfect. So I would like for people to see, yeah, she's excellent, but at the same time, I like it because she's still real. She's compassionate, she's passionate, she's a bit yardy at times, she's not, but she's not perfect. Let's not do that, because I think that's when we get into very dangerous territory. So excellence, but not perfection.
And you know, it's funny you said that, because the next question I was going to ask was, like, to what extent do you think social media can affect the way we think about our identities or who we are? Because Instagram, God, I sit there just liking, I wish I had this, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that. So I'm already creating like a, not fake, but that's not me, or most of those things, some of those things are not necessarily me. So how do you guys think social media affects that?
A lot. There's a standard now, it's like...
Especially in our generation, because it's just freshly...
As you can see, no beard yet.
Beard gang.
Great, but girls online are doing, I want a guy with a beard, or he's got to be 6'6", he's got to have 6 figures, and there's standards, and it's like, you're going to miss out on a great husband if you're setting your standards on what people on social media are saying. You need to, you know, have your own morals and your own standards and follow by that rather than what people are saying online. And I feel like it really brings out insecurities in men and women because we always see these perfect lifestyles and
aim towards them.
we're trying to aim towards, we're saying goals, but we don't know if we don't know how they got there. We don't know if it's real exactly. We don't know if the relationship is in pieces, in shambles. We just see the picture perfect life, which is not necessarily the truth.
It's true.
So social media is really affecting everyone. I feel like even if you say it's not, it probably is in some way. Even Snapchat, like we're always trying to either
it's 10
showing our life or trying to watch people's lives.
We're
always watching someone else, and we never really take time to look at who we are and reflect on ourselves.
And I feel like when you said the Snapchat thing, we tend to forget that people only show us what they want us to see. And because that's all we see, we feel like, oh my gosh, yeah, she's living life, she's doing this shoot, she's doing that. Not knowing when she's not doing a shoot, she could be crying in her room. You never know. And I feel like we kind of, if we don't have, as you said, the foundation and the seed that's built in us, and we don't believe in ourselves, and we don't have the self-belief and, you know, that strong rootedness, I don't even know if that's a correct thing.
It sounds
That sounds good.
Strong rootedness.
Strong rootedness is like we can get so influenced and so like we can feel so bad. And at a certain time, and when you said that boys for what's the English?
Insecurities.
I was just like, do guys really feel it as much as
Yeah,
girls?
Do you guys do that?
You think guys are feeling
No,
it?
they do.
But it's not as
much
vocal
as
as
girls.
girls.
Because society doesn't allow us to be so vocal.
Right,
It's like, why are you crying, G? Like,
Do you know
right
what? Funny enough you said that. One question I was going to ask is, what do you guys think the alpha male
Is meant to be.
is meant to be? So he said, why are you crying? Does the alpha male feel insecurities? Who is the alpha male? Like, would you consider yourself as a...
I don't cry. Like,
I should cry.
I feel like you should be so confident. I cry a lot. I feel like an alpha male should be so confident in himself that he doesn't listen to what society says. Like, that's not who I am. If I want to cry, I want to cry. If I want to laugh, I want to laugh. And I'll do it when I want to. You don't do things when society says, because then you're not an alpha male. An alpha male is in control. In control of everything. So that's how I see it.
Go on, do you have anything else?
No, it made sense.
Okay, yeah. But you said that the alpha male was in control. Okay, control to what extent? Control to dictating, okay, say a relationship, control to dictating your relationship, you can't go out here, you can't wear this, you can't do that. Or control to what?
I don't think
what
that's an
extent?
alpha male though.
That's not
Someone who's controlling someone, I don't know, it's because he's insecure in certain things. Feels like if she goes out, she would do something. Or if you want to be in control in that sense, you feel, what's the word? I don't know how to describe it, but you feel lesser. I feel like you feel some sort of insecurity that you feel like you have to impose it on someone else to an extent where you want to control her. An alpha male should be able to allow his woman to shine, allow his woman to do whatever they want. Like, they're two separate entities.
I wouldn't say allow your woman to do whatever she wants to do, but of course you have to say, okay, you know, babe, I don't like this.
Yeah.
And
Let her know.
Yeah, let her know. And if she, you know, respects your decision, and you've sort of, you know, conversed about the situation and come to an agreement, then there should be no problem. It shouldn't be like, don't do this, don't do that. Or it should be like, I don't like this. I prefer if you didn't do this.
I prefer.
Yeah.
I feel what you said is really
Terminologies.
important. Terminology is important, right? I think what you said is actually really important. I do believe what you say when you say an alpha male is in control. I feel like we have to define what that control is.
100%.
I feel like the most powerful, supreme power or control that there is self-discipline, being in control of your own self. So if a man can be in control of himself, can do whatever is necessary to make himself better, I don't feel like there's any woman on earth who would see a man who's working hard on himself, working hard on building up his home, working hard on building up his credit, his life, his mind, his intellect, and not want to submit to that or not want to be a helpmate to that.
See?
But I feel
You've got
like
to
that
give me
control,
something to work with.
that's it. So you're right, he needs to be in control. But the first thing he needs to be in control of before it's a woman is himself. And I think sometimes guys get that wrong. They're like, I'm in control, you do this and you do that. And I can see women being like,
I'm sorry.
I saw that in my dad or saw that in my uncle. I don't want that. And unfortunately, guys hear that and they don't realise that, you know what, the best way for me to be a leader is for me to lead by example. So once a guy has mastered that kind of control of himself, everything else follows. Do you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
I like that.
Definitely. That makes sense.
What is you guys' definition? So we're talking about the alpha male. Do you think there's such as an alpha female?
Yes.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yes.
If we're taking that definition, then there's a woman who's in control of herself and she's disciplined, and you know she's going in her stride and she's working towards her goals and she's aspiring to be great. And I feel like that would be an alpha male. Any woman or any young girl that's trying to do the best for herself and make herself better for tomorrow, for today, or for whatever it is, that could be described as an alpha woman or alpha female.
And I feel like I thank God I've been like surrounded and raised by a lot of alpha characters. My father's amazing, my mom's amazing, my sisters, my aunties are amazing. Like very much, I was raised by a lot of alpha people, I feel. But one thing I thought made them amazing was the fact that their power and their control was submitted to something greater. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I feel like sometimes even we're speaking and sometimes not realising that we're building pressure. Like if someone says to me, Rachel, you're the alpha female, I'm like, don't give me that pressure. There are days when I want to cry. There are days when I'm like, I have no idea what to do. But I feel when power is submitted to something greater, because we don't have all the answers. Even the best, most amazing alpha male and female will have days where they're like, I'm clueless.
We're human.
So something greater that draws power, it could be your friends, could be your faith, could be whatever it is. I do believe even the best, most amazing, supreme power must be submitted to something greater. Just that's how you shine.
And also I feel like alpha doesn't necessarily mean someone else has to be submissive. Like there can be two alphas in a relationship. And you both just build on each other.
That's right.
That's right.
Does everyone actually agree?
Most definitely.
Do you agree? You're asking us like you don't agree.
Because it's just like there can be two alphas in a relationship.
Alpha doesn't mean like you're walking around saying don't do it. It's like you can just tell by
like two bosses, two people that
are
But then guys, I'm only saying this because I grew up in a Nigerian household. In a Nigerian household, there can't be two. Maybe not. Maybe that's why my idea has been tainted. Like, there can't necessarily be. But then, obviously, I'm going to do things different. But I'm speaking from what I've seen and what I've experienced.
But even then, let's say your mum and your dad, or any mum or any dad. The dad will be the alpha of the home. The mum will be the alpha of the children or of the kitchen or of the, I don't know.
So they're alphas
in their own right, in their own departments.
Right.
So technically there's still two alphas.
Absolutely.
and there's still two bosses and there's still two persons that are like on point for what they do and what they're made to do.
Not smart like this, huh?
I think it's like, you know, I try
That's
sometimes.
smart like this.
But yes, I definitely feel like there can definitely be two alphas, and you, like you said, your idea or your perception or your definition of what alpha is definitely, I don't know, influences how you think about that. Yeah,
It's not
definitely.
telling a woman to shut up or telling your husband to sit down. It's just how you carry yourself and how people perceive you.
Definitely.
You shouldn't have to say, I'm an alpha male.
Yeah.
Can't you walk into a room and say,
Cough,
this
cough.
guy,
We know, I think. We
no
know.
shots, no shots.
None whatsoever.
Yes, people should see you and say, right, this
Yeah.
guy's a boss. This guy's a boss. Like, you know,
It speaks for
Yeah,
itself.
it speaks for itself.
Definitely.
And the last question I was just going to ask is, go around the table again. What are 4 things, or 3, or 2, or 1, that you'd say to your 17-year-old selves? So think about, sort of try and channel yourself back to when you were 17. What would you say back to that person about where you are now, or about where you were before?
I don't know if I'd say to myself, don't do anything. Because even going uni, I was thinking, don't go uni. I was thinking I'd say that to my 17-year-old self, but I've met people and I've learned things, and as I said, any L you take, my friend said this, any L you take if you don't, it's not an L if you learn from it. So every situation that might seem negative, if you've learned from it, it can almost be positive.
Yeah.
Like, so many things can go wrong, but if you learn from it, you can be like, right, that was actually a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd probably say, stay away from women.
Hey.
Yeah, don't, you know, go after women too much, and save some money. Save some money.
Yeah.
And go after what you truly love right now. Like, invest in yourself from now, because it's going to pay off tomorrow. Definitely. Whatever you do today will influence tomorrow. Guaranteed.
Definitely.
Guaranteed.
I like
That's
that.
smart.
Makes sense.
I would say to myself, I don't know, when I was younger, I really used to compare myself to other people. I used to be like, oh no, but she's got this though. Like, she's got the latest crepe, she's got the latest, I don't know, her hair is nice, she's wearing makeup. I didn't wear makeup until I was 22.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just like, I just used to compare myself a lot, and I was really, really, really insecure about a lot of things, even though everybody saw me and thought, oh my gosh, she's so cool, man, she's this, she's that.
She was a cool girl at school.
Honestly,
Was she?
I was,
Well,
everyone would have thought that I had it all together, and I really used to compare myself and really be insecure. So I would have said, Bisi, like, not man up, but believe in yourself more. I would say to myself, Bisi, take time. I think I was always on a race. I never wanted to stand still and like reflect, or I was always trying to go for the next thing, and I feel like that kind of not delayed certain things in my life, but because I was rushing and I wasn't really thinking about what I was rushing to, it's like, I'll go this direction, but I don't really want that direction. So I have to come back and think where I want to go. So it was just like, just take time and actually think about what you're doing and why you're doing it, and if it's going to be for you. So take time. I would say save. Because I think my first job was in first year of college, and if I saved from then, my bank account wouldn't be saying what it's saying right now. So definitely save and look after myself more. I feel like I don't think I looked after myself. I feel like I was really concerned about everybody else, and I didn't think about things that were bothering me, things that were affecting me, or things that would affect me. I didn't take time to address, why did I do that, or why would I have done that, or what's the underlying like reason why I'm behaving this way, or why I'm acting this way. And it wasn't until third year of uni when I was just like, oh, Bisi, all these things that you've done, or all these things that you thought, like if you actually took time to address the underlying issue, you wouldn't have acted these ways. Or not saying I was like terrible, but there's certain things I could have looked after myself more. So I would have said, yeah, look after yourself more. Yeah.
Gosh, I was really enjoying that answer. Think of something. What would I say to my 17-year-old? It's funny, I always have these conversations. A lot of the questions you're asking, I have these conversations with my friends and family a lot. And it's funny, like this week, we're on Tuesday, right? Literally yesterday, I had a conversation that I would say to my younger self, not my younger self, when I have children, I would say to them, and it's going to sound a bit weird, but hear me out on this. I would say to them, it's going to sound so awful, but please hear my heart. I would say that life doesn't always work out the way you think it will. Sometimes, because I feel parents do this whole, what do you want to be? You will be it. In Jesus' name, you'll be that and more. And you're like, well, for me, I was like, yeah, I will. And no one can tell me different. And I found that a lot of the people who are my clients, a lot of people I mentor, they get to this point where they're like 25 and then they have a meltdown. And they were like, it was all a lie. Like, it didn't work out. They literally can't deal with the fact that everything they believe they were going to be, I'm going to be this one, didn't work out. Now, what I would say to myself is, honestly, Rach, sometimes life isn't fair. I'm going to be honest. Like, let's keep it real. Sometimes you work hard and things don't work out the way you want it to work out. Sometimes you put in the hours and don't get the return. Sometimes you're striving for something but don't really quite make it. Like, I'm sorry, but let's be realistic. Sometimes life doesn't work out how you think. But with every mistake, there is beauty. And if you don't quite go to what you think is there, like, I honestly feel like God is so faithful in that. There are things that we want and we're like, I'm going to by this age. And I feel sometimes I give God my plans and he's like,
you thought
it was.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll get to a certain place or a massive milestone or a massive business achievement and I can't enjoy it because in my mind I'm like, but it wasn't what I wanted. Well, how about sometimes you don't get what you want, but what you do get, there's still beauty in it and there's still advancements in it and there's still people who've been affected positively by it, and it's still something that could very much be a huge part of your destiny. Even if it's a mistake, it could be something that's leading you towards the next victory. So if I was honest, because I remember being like 17 and being like, I know exactly what I want to be. No one can stop me. And because I had such a great family environment, great positive mentors, when certain things, and again, by God's grace, I've done things that I'm very proud of, but there's certain things that at 17 I thought I would have done. And I remembered being like, I'm a failure. Far from. It's just that sometimes life doesn't look how you think it's going to, but stand assured, there's still beauty in it, and there's still destiny, even in the things that you didn't plan for. That makes sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I love those answers. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Give a round of applause. You all are amazing, so amazing. People at home, my viewers at home, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you learnt one or two things. I learnt so much just sitting here, and I hope you enjoyed our tea party. Please like, comment, share and subscribe, or any questions you have for any of my guests here, or if there's anything you want to add as well to help other people. You never know, someone might be scrolling through the comment section right now. So just add and add and add. And thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode. Guys, you want to say bye?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye. Next time on Tea Time.
Thank God everything is changing now, but then you guys are so lucky. You're lucky. The time you guys
Why do you say we're
you're
lucky?
just too